Hi everyone, welcome back to Stewiejp with More to Tanks. I'm Stewiejp and this is the T-34-1. It's a Chinese Tier 7 medium tank which is fast becoming a pretty good tank, the tank that I like. Now this is recorded on the last patch, so I haven't been able to record it doing it the normal way I do. I've had to do it in free view, so it's might be a little bit choppy, so I apologise for that in advance. This tank is a pretty zippy little tank. It's got a top speed of 50 km an hour. It hasn't got a great deal of armour. The bottom half of the armour, the hull armour, is only 60 at the front, 45 at the sides and 40 at the rear, but that turret, that round turret, is quite bouncy with 170 millimeters of armour at the front, 120 at the sides and 60 at the back. On top of that, it's got not a bad gun for a Tier 7 medium tank, as you've just seen, with 175 penetration and 250 damage with an under 9-second reload time. That's without any additional equipment. So what I'm doing in this game, I'm getting up to the bushes and rocks and houses sort of in the centre of the map. I've seen a few tanks have gone left, a few have gone right, and the only other tanks that have sort of gone central have been the lower tier tanks. So I've gone up here initially just to try and do a little bit of spotting damage, but I was lucky enough to take out that light tank with one shot earlier. You can see my new 6 Sense icon, which is my Groovy Sunnies. You can go into your mods if you want to adjust your 6 Sense icon. You can change it to whatever it is you want to be. So all I'm doing here is trying to highlight the other tanks on the game. At the moment I'm not thinking about getting a top gun, but I've just taken the engine out on that T-20 it was for my second kill, which was a pretty lucky shot, to be honest. But as I'm coming up here, I'm just sort of trying to highlight that ELC AMX. They can be pretty dangerous tanks for a Tier 5. I've put a little bit of damage into them while trying to see who else is floating around the centre of the map. There's one or two tanks capping at the moment, which I'm not really worried about because I know I've got the speed. I know I can get on the other side of the tracks if I need to reset the cap. So all I'm doing here is backing up. It's still an even game at the moment at 4 apiece, but I think it might be time to try and have a look, see who's trying to cap. And I can see that VK that he's only on 8%. He should be an easy kill. So I've taken a couple of hits there, as you can see, but all they've done is track me. They haven't done, apart from that last shot from the KV2, all they did was track. It's not a bad bouncy little tank, this one. I've noticed that a few times. You can often bounce shots that you wouldn't think that you would normally bounce. So we're looking on the PZ, the toaster tank. Someone else got that one. Now all of a sudden we're winning 8-6, so it's starting to look a little bit better for our cause. At this stage of the game I've got 3 kills. I'm looking at that Crusader, I'm thinking, gee, I used to have one of those Crusaders and it was a very handy tank. So I get under a little bit of cover, even though they're only a Tier 5. Eyes on the Hellcat, someone else takes out the Hellcat. The story of my life. I'm sure we've all been there when we've lined up a tank and tried to blow it away, but someone else has gotten there before us. So around about this time of the game I'm thinking not many other tanks apart from that VK-3001 are coming forward, so it's time I did it. I've got over half health on the top tier tank. It's time to stretch the legs and take out a few more of the enemy. So I'll start with that Crusader. Three shots is enough for the Crusader. As you can see, it's a reasonably quick reload time, 9 seconds to reload, or so it says on this little bit of paper I got in front of me. 6.5 shots a minute, so yeah, 9 seconds sounds about right. I'll use this dead tank as a little bit of cover, just to see, because I know the M4's up there somewhere. There he is. this stage I'm sitting on 4 kills, and I take out the M4, which gives me my 5th kill, and it's right about now that I start to think, geez, I could be up for a top gun here if I play my cards right, since everyone else is playing so defensively, and our Cheeto's actually taken out one of ours. I don't know what happened there, but I scoot up along the railway tracks thinking that these other tanks aren't, you know, 2 of them are tier 5s, 2 are tier 7s, but one of the tier 7s is an artillery. So I turn around looking for that M4 thinking, geez, that'd be a nice one-shot kill from a top gun. But yet again, story of my life, I take a shot and miss, and some other prick takes out the kill. And then I turn around and there's this juicy PZ. So I do the right thing as a top rated tank. I take a couple of shots. I could have waited until someone else had taken a shot to confirm the kill, but I just wanted to make sure we won this game. But now at this stage, there's only 2 tanks to go. One of them's artillery. So I cross over, looking for that elusive last kill. Is this it? I cheated and I used auto aim to take the first shot. I missed that shot which would have killed him, so I thought, stuff it, ram the bastard. There he goes, and there's the top gun, which I'll put in the chat. So I turn around and have a look on the other side of the map, the SU-122-44, which is the premium tier 7 Russian tank. It's no longer been spotted. I'm taking a couple of shots trying to fluke a 7th kill, but it's just not going to happen. I actually bounce him here. He's at 5% and I bounce him. That's the old story of my life. So anyway, hope you enjoyed the game of the T-34-1, the Chinese medium tank. Not to confuse with the American heavy T-34 tier 8 premium tank. Anyway, on the post-game stats screen you can see I've got 4,742 experience points from a double. I only got a Mastery 2 badge, even though I've got the high caliber and the Top Gun medals, which I'm pretty happy. And look at all the tanks there on the right hand side of the screen that I've done damage to and killed. Pretty happy with that. And on the individual, I've obviously got the top damage at 810 damage, which is not huge, but it was enough to give me those 2 medals. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed my review on the T-34-1 Chinese medium tank. Don't forget to leave a comment on the post below. Take care and bye for now.